First of the month on a friendly Friday. I don't know how too often that happens, but it is a Friday. It is the first of the month. There's some statistical geniuses out there that probably know how often that happens, but we are one step closer, if you're in the United States of America, to our Independence Day. So happy if you're listening within the States, and if you are listening globally, welcome to the Water Cooler Talk. We're going to talk briefly about what happened this NFT week, and we're going to get off into our weekend. So thank you for joining not only myself, but we have D-Rob behind the controls at Vayner NFT. D-Rob, how are we doing, my friend?
Doing good. I'm actually on this basis from the beach as
yes.
I speak, because I decided to work from the beach today. So
it's funny. Life is, I did hear that in the rumblings that you would be tuning in live from the beach. Please make sure you're soaking in the vitamin D responsibly and using that sunscreen and staying properly hydrated as well.
All right, so to be honest, I don't use sunscreen, and I never have, and I'm probably going to pay for it later.
Whoa, hot take, hot take.
Leslie Cool Blue, how are we doing on this friendly Friday?
I'm doing phenomenally. I am so excited it's Friday. I have my champagne earrings on, and look at this audience. We have some OGs in here. We have Lastrom from Last Slice, Vicky Up, Duke London, Hizzy, Green Giant, Non-Fungible Gartherly, Kevin Nathan's a drip baller. I mean, I can't stop. Jeremy, we have an incredible group here today.
That's right. And this is the Water Cooler, and this is our friends from the Water Cooler, Green Giant, and also one of our great friends, the meme king himself. He's probably out at the beach taking pictures of D-Rob, because, that's what they do, is they get those good pictures out there. And, Alan Carroll, not 4-head, he has a 5-head in his most recent post that he retweeted. So take a look at that. It's pretty. Alan, how are you doing?
I'm doing excellent, sir. I would love to hang with you, Rob, one of these days for sure. An absolute gentleman. So, yeah, we got plenty of space up there on the 4-head. If anybody needs to land an aircraft, just hit me up, and I can make myself available. So,
it's a 5-head in this, and I don't want to put anyone to put a pin tweet up there and work any harder on this Friday. But if you can go over to Alan Carroll's retweet from an hour ago, you'll see what we're talking about having the 5-head there. And just talking about having fun in this NFT space. And that's why we have all you aliens, apes, and zombies listening in, just to kind of get the fun little tidbits that are happening around the water cooler. Cool Blue, what do we have on tap for this friendly Friday?
Well, speaking of the water cooler, I feel like that's a term that we've on our team, but I don't think we've officially talked about it on Twitter Spaces yet. So maybe we can tell everyone what we mean by the water cooler, because as we know, in this Web3 world, everything that we say is not it's digitally. We're talking about a virtual water cooler, because although we do have a real water cooler at the office, we are not all at the office. He's at the beach. Alan Carroll is probably hunting D-Rob down at the beach. Crypto Nova is probably with his aliens and zombies on the moon, and I'm at home. So maybe we can break down what this virtual water cooler is.
I love it. Sounds good. And it started evolving from just like the meetings that we were doing anyways. Like we would meet as a group almost daily to talk about things that are happening, so we can, one, either gain the alpha in the space, or two, pass it on through social media. And it kind of turned into something where we all thought about it organically growing to almost like a TMZ, where we're able to have live business meetings, talk about kind of what's happening, time, be work focused. And a lot of the conversations we're having, we were able to maybe share with the public. We know what we're going to try to do here with some of the conversations that we're going to try to guide through using the valuable members within Vayner NFT, including D-Rob, who has had a background in kind of setting up run of show for like radio and broadcasting streams. So we're looking at a run of show of possibly having Alan Carroll come on a Pacific day and give us, the meme of the week. And have a Sarah come on and talk about, what it looks like, like Women Wednesdays, maybe applications like that. But we want to involve all aliens, apes, and zombies. And that's the point, is getting everyone involved in the not only education process, but also the collaboration process.
Exactly. So next week at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Tuesday through Friday, we're going to have a water cooler session where you can learn more about the Vayner NFT team. Oh, we also have Avery Akineni here, our fearless leader and president. So thank you for being here, Avery. We're going to keep this Twitter Spaces short. It is July 4th weekend. We all have plans this weekend. Nova, what are you guys up to this weekend?
Well, it starts with the family. We're going to be getting our bikes ready for a bike parade and dressing it all up in the red, white, and blue. And then we are going to do, the fair route, where there is a local town fair with rides and the carny food and music. So, we're doing what we want to do with the family is get out IRL, mix in with the other people with our community, hometown, and just be Americans and enjoy what we have as our liberties and freedoms, and just sit back and relax. A nice 3-day weekend. And that's what we're trying to guide you guys into here, because we do have a shortened work day today, and that's why we're going to have a brief Twitter Spaces so we can get on to other things. How about anyone else? Cool Blue, Alan, what are you guys up to? D-Rod?
I'll go. So, 4th of July weekend is actually the same thing as my older brother's birthday weekend. He was born on the 4th. So, pretty much anything that happens this weekend is up to him. And I'm actually sitting right next to him right now. So, I don't know what his plans are, but I'll probably find out soon enough.
I'm guessing he might ask you to get the spots on his back because he is probably using sunscreen. My daughter's birthday is actually a couple days after the 4th of July. So 4th of July leads right into birthday parties as well. But there it is. It's about being with friends and family. That's what it is about sometimes, is friends and family. How about you,
Exactly.
Alan, what do you got going on?
Oh, echoing your sentiment, Novo, we're celebrating America and how lucky we are to be here, and, hanging out with the family, going to the beach, taking the boat out, making some memes, obviously, and, 4 days in Web3 is about 10 years of real time, so I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about when we come back.
Yes, and getting prepared next week for our Vayner NFT team offsite. So for that following week, after next week, that's going to be incredible. But yeah, really want to make sure we let everyone know that this water cooler series is going to be about sharing NFT news. It's going to be about sharing Vayner NFT internal information, job postings. We're going to have Women in Web3 segments. We're going to have storytelling segments. So tune in for short 15-minute Twitter Spaces next week at 12:30 Eastern. And with that, I'll let Crypto Novo, Alan, D-Rob share anything else, any final notes before we go jump into this long, incredible weekend.
As we know, I always have to ask one of the best and hardest questions every time we're on here. So,
I would expect nothing less.
So your final question is, for the 4th of July barbecue, hot dogs or hamburgers? Go.
Hot dog, no question. No question.
I mean, it's obviously cheeseburgers, but I'm not even gonna debate that this time.
You have to be very mobile in the 4th of July holidays, especially if you have fireworks. So you need to have one hand on the hot dog, one hand on the escape pod so you can turn in the other direction. Please be super safe this weekend, whatever you choose to do, and get out there and do stuff. It is the 1st of the month. Wake up, get up and do something. Be a participant in whatever it may be. And if you don't have friends and family out there, go out and meet someone. You know what? Because we can do that. Weather's looking beautiful nationwide. We have beautiful things, beautiful people. We want to continue bringing this beautiful, up-to-date content. Thank you all very much for listening on this Friendly Friday. I want to get my coworkers back off to the half day of work that they got granted. Thank you for spending.
One more note.
Go for it.
One more note. We hit 40,000 followers. So don't think for a second that we didn't notice that. We are going to do something very special for our followers soon. So there's a little bit of alpha. Stay tuned. And thanks for everyone who's been following us from the beginning.
Thank you very much. And that little alpha, you're going to have people FOMO for what we're going to be giving away there. So going to get tunes going. D-Rob, thanks for tuning in. Alan, thanks for tuning in. Avery, we're holding down the fort for you. All those listeners, Lashram, Hizzy, Green Giant, right on down the list, man. Steady Freddy. Woo, consistent. Thank you guys for listening, tuning in. Let's get on with this weekend. Stay positive and love life. Peace.